Hello, Sabrina here from Cakes by Sabrina. I'm going to show you a tutorial on how to make the ears for my Hello Kitty beanies that I've made. These ears are very simple to make. If you know how to do a single stitch, then you know how to make these. I'm going to show you a quick way of how to make these. Okay, what you're going to be needing is a eye hook, which is a 5.50 hook, which I have right here, and some yarn. I'm going to go with the same color white yarn here. Put the wrong string here. Okay, and I'm pretty much going to be making these little tablets here. And what you're going to do is pretty much do your little knot, and you're going to chain up 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, once you get your 10, you're going to skip the first one and move to the second one and do a single stitch. And go along with single stitch all the way down the chain. I'm using a 4-ply yarn from Red Heart. This is just a plain white critic yarn. When you get to the end, you're going to turn your project, and again you're going to skip from this one and move up. By doing this, it's allowing it to go into the angle on its own. You're just skipping one every time until you get to the end. That's how simple these ears are. There's really no counting except the 10 that you do. You can make them smaller by making the chain smaller, but these are a good size. This is for like a child's beanie cap, so I just go with 10 chains. Then you're going to turn, skip one, go to the second, single stitch all the way across again. You're going to make 4 of these pyramids. I call them pyramids because they look like pyramids to me. And we're going to use our little needle and sew them together. And then you're going to flip it over and sew it onto your project. So these are very simple to make. Again, you flip it over. You skip this one, you move to the second one, and do your single stitch. Flip over, move to the second one, single stitch. Okay, you're getting closer to the end, and when you get closer to the end right here, which I'm counting a little bit here, as you can see, I have 3 on top. 1, 2, 3. I should only have 2, so I'm going to do one more, skip one, go to this one, this is going to be 1, and you move to the next one, that's 2. So now I only have 2 stitches on top. I'm going to cut my yarn, send this through the loop and pull, and that's the form of the ear. You're going to make 2 of them, and you're going to put them right next to each other. I like to tie these strings together to help it hold together when I'm going to be sewing them so they don't move out of place. So the bottom one's 2. I don't worry about the loose threads because I can sew them all around. And we're going to be flipping this over. It's going to be inside out, so let you know. Then we're going to get our needle. String. Doesn't have to be that long, probably a yard for both ears. Thread our needle with the yarn. Okay, I'm going to do it again. There we go. I'm in. Okay. So what you're pretty much going to do is you're going to stitch all along the rim here. Not the bottom, just the rim on top. And you don't want to go all the way in like that. You just want to get the very edge of it. And just keep on going around. So there's my first stitch. Now moving up. Just like if you're sewing. Okay, my needle got stuck in there. Try it again. Okay, something got stuck. Every time I'm filming, something goes wrong. There we go. I had to force it. Okay. They won't have that problem with the next one. Okay. And I'm just going along the top. My stitches are very tight, so I guess I'm having trouble bringing them in. So you're going to just keep on going around. Okay. I don't have this trouble when I'm doing this. For some reason I'm having trouble. Maybe because I'm a little nervous. Don't want to hurt myself. And we're going on to the other side. And you really don't need that much stitching. All you have to do is just go around it and you're pretty much done. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is, what we're going to do is just pretty much flip this over. So you grab the inside of it like this, and you're just going to flip it. So all the stitching's in the inside. That's why I say you don't have to worry about those threads. It actually gives it a cushion. And there's our ear. It's done. So I have my beanie already made here. And what I'm going to do is from the center here, I count down to 2 and I start forming my ear on the side. But because these are ear flaps, I'm going to make sure that I have it right in the center of those ear flaps. So what I do is I fold the ear flaps in half and I'm going to go straight up until I get to that one. So I'm going to go here, second from the middle here. And I'm pretty much from the end here, I'm just gonna start sewing it on. If I don't have any trouble like this anymore. So, what I do is I pretty much just go on the top of the stitching. I don't stick it all the way through. It will stay on if I don't have any trouble. Okay. So now I'm just going through across this beanie and the ear and joining them together. When I get to the end here, the same thing. I'm just joining them together. Flip it over. Do it on the other side as well. I'll tuck that in there. I don't need that showing. And I'm going to go through this one here. And what I like to do is go on the bottom here. I'm going to bring my yarn through so it's going through the loop, and I just pull it and it pretty much forms that knot. And I'm going to do that 3 times to make sure it's secured, because I don't want my threading to loosen up on me later. So that's 2. One more. And done. I'm going to cut the rest of the yarn off. And there is the ear. One ear on this right here, the Hello Kitty beanie. I got one ear on. You do that to the same thing on the other side, starting from the second from the top here and bringing yourself down. And pretty much when you open it, the ears stay up, everything from the back and everything like that. It's right in the center, as you can see. Very cute. There it is all together. And that's just forming the ears on the Hello Kitty beanie. We'll show a tutorial on how to do the rest, but so far there's the ears. Enjoy!